Hello, amazing people from every corner of the globe. You are tuned in to Fun and Learn English with Love. This is the podcast where English learning comes with laughter, silly detours, and a lot of love.
And occasionally pizza.
Yes, Jake, always pizza. You can't record with you without pizza being mentioned.
Hey, food is a feeling too, man. Hunger is an emotion. A very powerful one.
Well, today we're actually talking about real feelings, emotional ones, the invisible storms, rainbows, and roller coasters inside us.
Yes, our theme today is how to talk about your feelings in English.
Why? Because if you're learning English, you don't just want to sound like a robot repeating, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. That's boring. That's flat. That's like listening to elevator music for the rest of your life.
Unless you love elevator music. In which case, respect.
But most of us want to sound alive, natural, connected. When your friend asks, how are you? You want to answer with something that actually shows your mood.
Exactly. Otherwise people might think you're secretly an undercover agent trying not to reveal your true emotions.
Yeah, the I'm fine spy. Agent Fine, reporting for duty.
See? Even a simple question like how are you can get awkward if your emotional vocabulary is too small.
So, let's break it down. Why is it important to learn how to express feelings in English?
Reason number 1. It makes you sound human. Language isn't just facts and grammar. It's connection. Emotions are the glue of conversation.
Right. Imagine this. Your colleague says, I just got promoted. And you respond with, okay, that's not great.
Yeah, they'll think you're a robot or a villain in a bad movie.
But if you say, wow, that's amazing, you must be thrilled. Boom, instant connection.
Reason number 2. You'll hear feelings words everywhere. In movies, TV shows, songs, even memes. Heartbroken, excited, awkward. If you don't know them, you'll miss the jokes, the drama, the vibe.
Reason number 3. Talking about your emotions can actually help you. It's therapeutic. Even in your second language, it feels good to say, I'm frustrated, instead of just silently screaming inside.
Yes. And reason number 4. People will like you more. Seriously. If you can say, I'm nervous but happy to meet you, you're more relatable than if you just say, nice to meet you.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of English learners, and honestly, even native speakers, get stuck on one phrase, I'm fine.
Ah, the classic. How are you? I'm fine. How was your weekend? Fine. How's your relationship? Fine.
And fine is fine, but it's also empty. It doesn't tell a story.
Also, in English culture, I'm fine sometimes means the opposite. Like, if someone says, I'm fine in a certain tone, trust me, they are not fine.
Yeah, the I'm fine that really means I'm angry, but I don't want to talk about it.
Danger zone.
So our mission today is to give you better tools, more words, more phrases, so you can paint with the whole palette of emotions, not just one gray crayon.
And because this is Fun and Learn English with Love, we'll make it funny. We'll make it practical. We'll probably make it slightly ridiculous.
That's the Jake guarantee.
You're welcome.
We'll also talk about cultural differences. For example, in some countries, people are very open about emotions. In others, they keep it more private.
And in English-speaking places like the US or the UK, it depends on context. At work, you might keep it short. I'm doing well, thanks. With friends, you can be dramatic. I'm exhausted, my cat hates me, and I ate a whole cake last night.
And your friend will say, same, bro.
Exactly.
So, here's the plan for this episode. We're going to explore the 4 basic feelings: happy, sad, angry, afraid, and all the better words you can use instead. The more complicated feelings like jealous, hopeful, and relieved. Idioms and funny expressions for emotions. Advanced vocabulary for when you want to sound super fluent. How to ask other people about their feelings without sounding like a creepy therapist.
That's a lot. Do we get snacks?
You already ate all the snacks.
True.
All right, listeners, buckle up. Get ready for an emotional roller coaster with no seat belts.
Ooh, dangerous. I like it.
Now, we're diving into the 4 big, classic emotions. The emotional starter pack. Happy, sad, angry, and afraid.
Ah, yes, the 4 horsemen of feelings.
Exactly. So first up, happy. Everybody knows happy, right?
Sure. I'm happy. Done. Easy.
Easy, yes, but boring. We need variety. English has a ton of ways to say happy. Let's list some. I'm cheerful. I'm thrilled. I'm delighted. I'm over the moon. I'm ecstatic. I'm on cloud 9.
Whoa! That's 6 different ways to say I'm happy without repeating the word. That's like upgrading your emotional wardrobe.
Exactly, and each one has a slightly different flavor. Cheerful is light, everyday happiness. Thrilled is more intense, like winning tickets to a concert. Delighted is polite but genuine. Over the moon and on cloud 9 are idioms. Fun and expressive. Ecstatic is extreme happiness.
Sam, imagine you just got your favorite dessert at a cafe. How would you tell me?
Jake, I'm over the moon. They have my chocolate lava cake.
Perfect. And if I was really, ridiculously excited about it, I might say, I'm ecstatic, Sam. This cake is life-changing.
Yes, now we're talking. See how just swapping a word can make your English sound more natural and expressive. Next up, sadness. Again, I'm sad works, but it's boring. Here are some alternatives. I feel down. I feel blue. I'm heartbroken. I'm miserable. I'm melancholy.
Blue is funny. First time I heard I'm feeling blue, I thought someone had turned into a Smurf.
Totally. But culturally, feeling blue is a very common English expression for sadness.
Let's role play. Imagine your friend canceled lunch. How would you express sadness?
I'm really disappointed. I was looking forward to our lunch.
Or a little more casual, I'm feeling a bit down today.
Yes, and if it's really heavy, like a breakup or losing something valuable, you could say, I'm heartbroken.
Language is like a mood menu. You pick the intensity you need.
Now, let's talk about anger. Simple word, I'm angry. Again, correct but boring. Let's expand. I'm mad. I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated. I'm furious. I'm irritated.
Ah, yes, the anger spectrum.
Exactly. Small annoyances, like someone chewing loudly in a library, could be I'm annoyed. Medium anger, like your Uber driver takes a wrong turn twice, could be I'm frustrated. Extreme anger, like your ice cream falls on the floor, is I'm furious.
Or if someone eats the last slice of pizza you were saving, that's catastrophic fury.
Very true.
Sam, imagine you're in a cafe and someone takes your favorite seat. How do you express annoyance?
I'm a little annoyed that someone sat here.
And if they also stole your Wi-Fi spot?
Now I'm frustrated. This is unfair.
Perfect. That's how you layer emotion naturally in English.
Last of the basic 4, fear or nervousness. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I'm uneasy.
Notice how each one has slightly different intensity.
Yes, scared is general fear. Terrified is extreme fear. Anxious often combines fear and worry. Nervous is more about anticipation or stress before an event. Uneasy is a subtle, internal discomfort.
Sam, imagine you have to give a speech in front of 100 people.
I'm really nervous about speaking in front of everyone.
Or, I'm anxious. My hands are shaking.
Or dramatic mode, I'm terrified. What if I forget everything?
See? By choosing the right word, you can give a clear picture of your emotion.
Before we move on, let's sprinkle in some idioms for these 4 emotions. They make your English much more colorful.
Yes. For happy, walking on air is very happy. Over the moon is extremely happy.
For sad, down in the dumps is feeling sad. In the doldrums is very low mood.
For angry, seeing red is extremely angry. Hot under the collar is annoyed or angry.
For scared, nervous. Scared stiff is terrified. Have butterflies in my stomach is nervous or excited. So listeners, use synonyms, idioms, and expressive phrases to give your English emotional depth. Don't settle for "I'm fine." Make your English sparkle.
Exactly. And next up, we'll go beyond the basics, talking about more complicated feelings like jealousy, hope, and relief. Things get interesting here, folks.
So stick around. Emotional adventure continues after the break.
Now it's time to move beyond the basics. Things are getting complicated. Things are juicy.
Exactly. Life isn't just happy, sad, angry, or afraid. Sometimes you feel jealous, hopeful, relieved, frustrated, confused, or a strange mix of them all.
Like me right now, feeling anxious because I accidentally drank Sam's coffee, but also hopeful that he won't notice.
You're definitely feeling guilty too. But yes, let's break down some of these beyond the basics emotions and give listeners the vocabulary and phrases they can actually use in English. Let's start with jealousy. It's tricky because in English, we have subtle ways to express it. I'm jealous. Basic. I envy you. Polite or formal. I'm a little envious. I can't help feeling jealous.
And sometimes it's about humor. I'm green with envy.
Yes. Literally, no one turns green unless you eat too much spinach. Next up, hopeful. A positive, forward-looking feeling. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. I have high hopes. I'm looking forward to it.
These are useful for English learners because they're very common in conversation and writing. For example, if you have a job interview tomorrow.
I'm hopeful that the interview goes well.
Or, I'm looking forward to meeting the team.
Exactly. And notice the difference. Hopeful focuses on expectation. Looking forward to focuses on anticipation. Subtle, but important. Frustration. One of my favorite feelings because it's so relatable. I'm frustrated. This is so annoying. I can't take this anymore. I'm at my wit's end.
Classic example. Your Wi-Fi stops working right when you're about to submit an assignment.
Sam, your Wi-Fi just died while uploading a podcast. I'm frustrated. Why does this always happen to me? I'm at my wit's end.
Yes, at my wit's end is perfect for extreme frustration. It's idiomatic, natural, and very English.
And subtle frustration could be, I'm a little annoyed that my email isn't sending. See, tone matters.
Relief is such a satisfying feeling. It's usually about escaping a problem or stress. I'm relieved. What a relief. I'm glad that's over. I can breathe again. Notice how relieved often comes with physical gestures. Sighing, smiling, stretching. English often reflects this in words and body language.
And it's useful for casual conversation too. Phew, that was stressful. I'm relieved we finished. Sometimes you don't know exactly what you feel. Confusion, mixed emotions, uncertainty. I'm confused. I'm puzzled. I'm unsure. I don't know how I feel. I'm conflicted.
Conflict is a great word. It's more advanced than just I don't know.
Sam, you just received 2 job offers and both are appealing. I'm conflicted. One job pays more, but the other is closer to home. I don't know what to choose.
See? Very natural and human. It also shows depth in your English skills.
And here's a fun tip. Emotions can mix. Life isn't just one feeling at a time.
Absolutely. You can be excited and nervous at the same time. Or happy and frustrated.
Example, you're about to perform on stage.
I'm thrilled to be here, but I'm also terrified I'll mess up.
Perfect. That's advanced English expression, layering emotions.
Another example. I got a promotion, but now I have to move to another city. I'm excited and anxious at the same time.
See, listeners, that's where English really shines. You can show subtlety and personality. Now, a quick cultural note. In English-speaking countries, people sometimes understate emotions in public.
Right. You might hear someone say I'm fine or not bad when they're actually ecstatic or heartbroken.
Exactly. So context is key. Use subtlety in formal settings, exaggeration with friends, and mix emotions naturally in informal speech.
Also, English speakers love humor and emotions. Exaggerating feelings is common, like, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse or I'm dead tired.
Yep. Funny expressions make your speech sound natural and human. All right, listeners, in this part we've explored jealousy, dream with envy, I'm jealous, hopeful, optimistic, hopeful, looking forward to, frustrated, at my wit's end, annoyed, frustrated, relieved, I can breathe again, what a relief, confused, conflicted, unsure, puzzled.
Exactly.
Now it's time for one of my favorite parts. Idioms, humor, and over-the-top expressions for feelings.
Yes. This is where English really gets colorful. You don't just say I'm happy. You can say, I'm walking on air, I'm over the moon, or I feel like I won the lottery.
Exactly. And the fun part? Idioms can sound ridiculous if taken literally.
Oh yes. Remember the first time I heard butterflies in my stomach? I immediately ran to the doctor. I thought someone had smuggled insects into my belly.
Classic. All right, let's start with happy idioms. Here's a list. On cloud nine means extremely happy. Over the moon means ecstatic. Walking on air means feeling so happy it's like floating. On top of the world means very, very happy. And notice, idioms often have a metaphor. Cloud nine, imagine floating on a cloud because of happiness. Visual imagery helps English learners remember them. Now for sadness, down in the dumps means feeling sad, and the doldrums means low mood, often used for longer periods. Heartbroken means extreme sadness, usually about love. Blue means feeling sad. See, idioms make your speech more expressive.
Anger is fun in English idioms. Here are some. Seeing red means extremely angry. Hot under the collar means annoyed or irritated. At the end of your rope means frustrated and ready to explode. Blowing a fuse means getting very angry.
Now, nervousness and fear. Scared stiff means extremely frightened. Have butterflies in my stomach means nervous or excited. On edge means tense, nervous. Shaking like a leaf means very nervous. But idioms sound weird if you take them literally.
Oh yes. Like I'm over the moon. I once spent 5 minutes staring at the sky thinking, do I need a rocket?
Or I'm feeling blue. Someone actually called me to ask if I was painting myself blue.
English is fun but confusing. Learners, don't panic. Idioms are metaphorical. Don't try to jump on clouds or eat butterflies.
Good advice. English speakers love exaggeration for humor. You can intensify feelings with dramatic expressions. I'm starving. I could eat a horse. Hungry. I'm dead tired. Extremely tired. I laughed my head off. Funny. I nearly died of embarrassment. Embarrassed.
Exaggeration is safe in English. It's understood as humor. Just don't actually try to eat a horse or risk death.
Very important. You can also combine idioms to express complex emotions.
Example, I got a promotion, but I have to move cities. I'm on cloud nine because of the promotion, but I'm on edge about the move.
Exactly. Idioms allow subtlety and depth. You can sound advanced without complicated grammar. English speakers often use humor to express emotions. Exaggeration, idioms, playful language, it's normal.
Right. In informal settings, friends might joke about their feelings. I'm dying of hunger means I'm very hungry. I'm dead tired means I need a nap.
This is different from literal translation in other languages. Idioms often don't translate word for word.
Exactly. So if your English dictionary says I'm over the moon means I am physically over the moon, ignore it. Context is key.
Now it's time to explore advanced feelings vocabulary and how to ask others about their emotions naturally.
Yes. This is the level where English sounds fluent, subtle, and truly human. We're talking words beyond happy, sad, angry, and afraid.
Let's go through some advanced feelings that help you express nuance. Ecstatic means extremely happy. Think I just won the lottery kind of happy. Melancholy means deep, reflective sadness, often quiet, thoughtful, and long-lasting. Resentful means bitterness caused by unfair treatment. Storm, often simmering emotion. Anxious means nervous worry, often about future events. Content means peaceful, satisfied, not extreme happiness, but calm joy. Overwhelmed means a mix of emotions, often stress plus excitement or worry. Grateful means feeling thankful, shows appreciation for people or events. Guilty means regret for something done or not done.
Notice how some of these emotions are subtle, like content or grateful, while others are intense, like ecstatic or resentful. Using these words correctly makes your English sound nuanced.
Exactly. And advanced learners often struggle with intensity. For example, happy is basic, but ecstatic shows extreme joy. Sad is basic. Melancholy shows reflective, deeper sadness.
Another advanced skill is describing mixed emotions. Life isn't one feeling at a time. English has words and phrases for complex emotions. Bittersweet means happy and sad at the same time. Conflicted means unsure or having opposing feelings. Torn means similar to conflicted, having difficulty choosing or deciding. Overjoyed but anxious means you can combine basic or advanced words.
Example: graduating from school might feel bittersweet. You're happy about finishing but sad to leave friends. Or starting a new job might make you excited but nervous.
English allows combining feelings naturally. I'm thrilled and anxious at the same time sounds fluent. You're not restricted to one word.
Now let's talk about asking others about their emotions in English. This is key for connection.
Right. Instead of just how are you, which is often answered with I'm fine, you can use how are you feeling today? How have you been lately? Is everything going well? Are you okay? What's on your mind?
These questions are more personal, inviting real answers. They show you care, instead of just following a script.
And you can adapt them to context. With friends, are you doing okay? Or what's up? With colleagues or formal settings, how have you been? Or is everything going well?
Exactly. Tone matters. In informal speech, you can sound empathetic and warm. In formal speech, polite and neutral is better.
English has ways to describe intensity of feelings. Very or extremely. I'm extremely happy. Absolutely. I'm absolutely thrilled. Completely. I'm completely exhausted. Totally. I'm totally overwhelmed.
And idioms often convey intensity naturally. I'm over the moon. I nearly died of embarrassment. I'm shaking like a leaf.
Intensity can also be subtle. I'm a little anxious. I feel somewhat relieved. Or I'm slightly irritated. These show nuance and emotional control.
It's important to distinguish between emotional states and emotional reactions. State means long-lasting feeling. Example: I'm melancholy this week, or I feel content. Reaction means short-term response. Example: I was furious when I spilled coffee, or I'm thrilled about the news.
Exactly. States describe ongoing moods. Reactions describe temporary events. English speakers often mix both, and knowing the difference helps learners sound natural.
English also has phrases for changes in feelings. I felt nervous at first, but then I relaxed. I was sad yesterday, but today I feel hopeful. I went from angry to relieved in minutes.
These phrases are essential for storytelling or explaining experiences. They show your fluency and ability to express time and cause.
In English-speaking cultures, people often understate strong emotions in public. Instead of I'm furious, you might hear I'm a bit annoyed. Instead of I'm ecstatic, you might hear I'm really happy.
But in informal settings, exaggeration is common. I nearly died laughing, or I'm so nervous I could cry. These are playful ways to express feelings.
Yes, understanding context is key. Formal and informal, polite and casual, subtle and dramatic. So, amazing listeners, today, we've explored the world of feelings in English, from the basics like happy, sad, angry, and afraid, to advanced emotions, idioms, humor, and cultural tips.
Yes! We've learned how to express emotions naturally, layer feelings, and even add a little humor with idioms. Remember, language is about connection, not just words.
Exactly. Don't settle for "I'm fine." Use the full emotional palette: ecstatic, melancholy, relieved, conflicted, and sprinkle in idioms for fun.
And don't forget to ask about others' feelings, too. A simple "how are you feeling today" can make a huge difference.
We hope this episode gives you confidence, vocabulary, and maybe a few laughs along the way. Keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, have fun with your English.
Absolutely! And remember, learning English with love and laughter is the best way to grow.
Thanks for tuning in to Funny and Learn English with Love. Until next time, keep expressing yourself.